Today, the tea will be piping hot. The coffee, if you will, will be piping hot because today I'm going to give you my ins and outs of 2024. I've seen this trend on TikTok and I wanted to do a long form style of this video. I did a short form on my TikTok, but since I've been blessed with the gift of gab, I wanted to do a long and in-depth conversation about the ins and outs of 2024. If you are the type of person that gets easily freaking offended, the door is that way because I'm gonna say what I want and I don't care about your opinion because this is my ins and outs. And if you don't like my ins and outs, go get a tripod. Go get a tripod and go film your own ins and outs. Speak your truth. But this is my channel. So if you want to hear my slightly chaotic, maybe major chaotic ins and outs of 2024, keep on watching. In for 2024 is being straightforward and honest. I've always been the type of person that I would let things slide or I wouldn't speak my mind. And I know you're like, Penny, you are so opinionated. I would hear people say things at work and I would let it slide. I feel one of the reasons I would do that is because I am a Leo and I know my temper and I know sometimes I have to pick my battles and I don't always have to engage, right? But sometimes you need to put it out there. Be a little bit more confrontational, not being aggressive, but confrontational isn't necessarily like a bad thing. So being straightforward and honest is in 2024. Out is being a pushover. Out is being a doormat. Out is letting people disrespect you. All of that is out, okay? We're done. This is going to ruffle some feathers, but oversharing on the internet is so out. I am urging some of you to please get a freaking diary. You need a diary. I don't care if you're 40, 30 years old. You may still need a diary. Dear diary, Jacob kissed me today. You may need one of those because why do I know that about you? I literally don't know you. I don't care if we are mutuals, if we're not mutuals, whatever. If I have never met you in a day in my life, if we are not like close internet friends or close friends where we talk every day, if I don't really know you and we're just mutuals online, I like your photos, I comment here and there, I don't know you. You don't know me. Why do I know where you live, how your day is at work? Why do I know about your boyfriend? Why do I know about your breakup? Why do I know about your apartment, your relationship status, your income status? Why do I know so much about you? I literally don't know you. And it is just so insane to me. It's giving the same energy of the people that you meet at a bus stop that will ask you for the time, you give them the time, and then from there they're telling you about,
oh, I was on this date with this guy.
He gave me crabs, and now I have 2 kids and he's in prison because he tried to do this and that, but he doesn't know that I actually got pregnant by his brother and now I'm carrying the baby, but he thinks it's his baby and he's in jail and he's gonna do this and that. I'm like, whoa, it's just like, bro, I just met you and I really don't know you. Why are you telling me everything about your life? That is the energy people that overshare on the internet give. Hey, I raised my hand. I used to do that too. But I feel like once you get to like your late 20s, you enter your early 30s, you guys, we need to stop doing that. Honestly, you should stop doing that at 25. Past 25, you need to get a job. Past 25, you need to get a diary. Talk to a friend, but no reason for strangers to know, and not everyone has good intent. Some people are happy to see and hear that you're doing bad, and they're gonna just put more bad energy onto you because they want to see that happen. We have to be so mindful and know that we live in this new day and age where spirituality has changed and our cell phones are also communicators and translators of spiritual energy. And it's also a way to send energy to people, good and bad. So please be cautious and stop doing it. Get a diary, okay? Or a Finsta. If you need to do it publicly for whatever reason, get a Finsta and just talk to yourself. The next thing that's in is saying yes. We're going to say yes. I am queen of saying no. I love saying no. I'm not afraid to say no, and I know some people have a hard time saying no. I'm quick to tell a bitch no. Do you want to go out? No, thank you. Do you want to do this? No, I have work. No, I'm tired. No, I'm not in a mood. Like, I'm grown. I don't have the time to like lie about things. But also on the contrary, I need to get my ass outside. People need to see me. People need to see me. I need to see myself outside. I need to socialize a little bit more. I'm going to say yes. Now, my idea of socialization isn't going out to parties. I don't like parties. I don't mind like small little parties, but I'm not like a nightclub person. I don't mind going to brunches or small get-togethers or dinners or movies or let's do something fun. Let's take a pottery class. Let's go on a road trip. I love road trips. Road trips to me, like, when I'm on the road, I am truly the happiest. I don't know why. It has gotten to the point where I've considered being a trucker, getting my CDL. Being on the road does something to me I truly can't explain, but I am the happiest on the darn road. I mean, I would rather be on road trips than take a plane. I would rather go on a road trip than take a private jet. I'm not even saying that to try to sound like relatable. It's heaven to me, and I think it's because I love America and I love the beauty of our country. Regardless of how you feel about America, the country is so beautiful. The landscape of America, the lush mountains, the rolling hills, the waterfalls, our cities. Like, we live in such a beautiful country. And I don't know, I'm going on a tangent, but I need to go out more. So I'm going to say yes, much more. Out for 2024 is being a girl's girl. What the heck does being a girl's girl mean? Back in my day, being a girl's girl meant you're a girl's girl. Like, when someone said they're a man's man, meaning they're the type of man that a man wants to be or a man would become friends with. When I would say I'm a girl's girl, it means like I'm a girl that likes pink, that likes all the stereotypical feminine things. I love pink. I like shopping. I like talking about celebrity gossip. I like listening to Lana Del Rey. I like putting ribbons in my hair. I like smelling good and going shopping and all the girly stuff. I'm a girl's girl. You know, I'm not a tomboy. I'm a girl's girl. That's what a girl's girl meant. And then it became this thing where it's like, oh, you're a girl's girl. Girls supporting girls. Girls supporting girls. I love you, girl. Girls, beautiful girls don't gatekeep. Now, being a girl's girl is the most cringiest thing. Being a girl's girl is the female gaze version of being a pick-me. A pick-me, for those of you that live under a rock, is a person that basically says and do things for male validation, things that they know men would like and want to hear. All you girls just want to sit at home and watch Sex in the City. Can someone put on like a football game? Oh, you guys are watching the game because Taylor Swift? I'm watching it because I actually care about sports or blah, 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 blah. That's a pick-me. And a girl's girl wants to be validated by other women so bad, when most of these girls are the most evil people in real life. I've met a few, and any girl that has said they are a girl's girl, when I've interacted with them in real life, they are catty, they are jealous, and they are mean. I am not supporting you just because we're both girls. I don't care. Because we both need a tampon at like once a month, like I'm supposed to like be your best friend. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. One of my cords are just like floating in the back, and I know it's like ghetto, but I could fix it, but I don't care. I don't care, bitches. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. A lot of the female rappers that have made it their whole shtick to be a girl's girl, I'm looking at the ones that recorded conversations of Nicki Minaj, you know, the ones that talk ish about other female rappers. And I'm not talking about Nicki, it's all those other female rappers that are, I'm such a girl's girl, that are actually behind the scenes starting the most shit. And Ice Spice even said this herself. This isn't verbatim, but basically in one interview she said a lot of girls should act like it's like this big sorority, but behind the scenes at the end of the day it's competition, and that's not real. That's not how these girls are. And everyone's trying to outsell and outperform the next person. You know, it's business, it's competition. To me, I'm not just going to support you because you're a girl, because some girls are dumb, some men are dumb. Everyone is like equal opportunity on my shit list. I'm just being honest. Like, being a girl's girl is such a major red flag. If you want a more in-depth conversation, leave comments below and I'll do a full video essay on why being a girl's girl is a red flag. And as soon as I hear someone say, I'm a girl's girl, I'm Usain Bolt, I'm running away, okay? I'm running away, okay? I'm running away from you. Get away. Get away. Get away. In for 2024 is honoring yourself and clocking in for yourself. That means I don't care if you're tired after work, you're still going to keep up with whatever obligation that is that you made. If you said, hey, I'm going to cook dinner for myself at least 3 times a week, so I'm not door dashing and I'm going to make better decisions about the food that I eat, then do that. If I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to be consistent on social media, I'm going to do that. And one thing that has really helped me is adopting this mindset of it's going to pass anyway. We are now in December. If I didn't start my YouTube journey all those years ago, it was going to be December 29th, 2023, regardless, right? It was going to be this way regardless, Lord willing, right? Now, either I could have been in this exact day with a YouTube channel with what I now have over 2,700 subscribers, or I could be at the ground mark of 0 subscribers because I never started. It was still going to be December 29th anyway. So it's either like by that point you can have a certain thing or goal almost reached, or you can just not have it. Same for me in my weight loss and my health journey. December 29th, right? I am under a big chunk of weight, and I don't really want to talk about my weight loss journey just yet because I don't want to jinx it and I don't want to talk about it until I reach my first goal weight. Regardless, I could have been at the same weight that I was at the beginning of this year in December right now, or I could be at the weight I am now because it's going to be December 29th, 2023 anyway. Lord willing, I love God. Speaking of God and religion, another thing that is out for 2024 is making mockery and laughing at people's religious or spirituality choices. Especially when it comes to Christianity, people feel like it's okay. But I feel if anyone did that to any other religion, they would not get away with it, and rightfully so. On the other end of this conversation, I've seen people say those religions are different because Christianity is very hateful. They don't believe in this and that, so it's okay to make fun of it. I mean, I feel a lot of religions are uber conservative, and I don't think Christianity is the most conservative religion out there. We can hold practices accountable without mocking them. I don't know. It's a touchy subject, but I find it really strange because I would never make fun of anyone's belief. When it comes to belief systems, I feel that is just so sacred, and that is definitely where I draw the line, and it's out. Like, we're not making fun of people's beliefs. Another thing that's in for 2024 is unfollowing people. Following people is not that big of a deal, and so is unfollowing. I went on such a massive unfollow spree because unfollowing people to me is not a big deal. I mean, it's really not. I feel some people take it so seriously. It's just a cell phone. It's just our cell phone. And unless you're paying my cell phone bill, you're not going to tell me what to do on my cell phone. You're not going to tell me how to act or behave. I hate the idea that we have to be in these lifelong contracts with people because we met them once. I have fallen victim to following someone because they were like, hey, can I have your phone? Like, let's follow each other on Instagram. You met them once because you're at a friend's barbecue or whatever. You're likely to never see that person a day in your life unless you're at an event or party where that one friend, that one connection is there. You're never going to see them again. So we have to be in these lifelong contracts, lifelong bonds with people that mean nothing. I'm unsubscribing from that idea. Unfollow people. Who cares? Especially on social media apps like Instagram. TikTok, I'm a little bit more lenient. I don't care. But when it comes to Instagram, I follow under 100 people, or maybe even lower. And if I unfollow you, it's not beef, okay? It's not beef. My thing is, if I don't have your phone number, I don't know you. If I don't have your phone number, I don't know you. If we do not talk, I never met you in real life, I don't know you. Instagram is kind of phasing into one of those like Facebook apps where it's like more personal. As I reevaluate my relationship with social media, and I've taken so many hiatuses and breaks from posting, I feel Instagram to me is just, it's something we have to do if I want to be a YouTuber, right? I have to have an Instagram page. Like, I have to, right? But obviously TikTok and YouTube are like the ones people are really checking for, the ones that new stars are being made on every day. Being an Instagram model, that is so dated. No one really cares anymore. When I was following a lot of people, it made me feel some type of way. Absorbing all of those energies, having people watch my stories that don't interact, that don't like my content, it's just like such a negative energy on there. And I wanted off the circus ride. I don't want to participate in that anymore. And that's okay. I appreciate every person that follows me, but I just hate this idea. You have to follow everyone back if you met them once. I'm not the type of person to ever ask anyone for their Instagram. I just feel it's really weird to put people on the spot. I hate when coworkers ask me that. I hate when people you meet once be like, hey, what's your Instagram? Like, I don't know you. I don't know. It's such a boundary, like, I don't know. Another thing that is out is curated Instagram feeds. Like, why are you curating an Instagram in 2023 going into 2024? Do you know how old that makes you look? Like, oh, look at my feed. My feed, all the colors, like, they all match. And I have such a beautiful feed. Like, look at this. I can't post this photo because that photo doesn't match that, but this color doesn't match my overall aesthetic of my feed, so I can't post it because my feed is all pink and that's a purple photo where I'm in a purple dress. Gag me with a spoon. Like, oh my gosh. Gag me with a spoon. F me with a chainsaw, Mother Teresa. You know, like, I'm over that as well. That's so lame. And I also think people that are trying to be too cool on Instagram, like, I'm just posting like my photo dump. Like, I'm so chill, like, photo dump. You're also being calculated. Those photo dumps are really calculated too. Like, bitch, no one thinks you're that like chill, relaxed girl because you're posting a photo dump. You're very calculated. The way I post on Instagram now, I will post a selfie at like 8 p.m., 2 a.m. I don't care. If I feel like posting, I post. If I want to post photos in a photo dump, I'm posting. If I want to post 500 selfies, I'm posting it. If I don't want to post for 2 months, I'm not posting for 2 months. If I want to post stories of me just like lip syncing to Nicki Minaj and Lana Del Rey, that's what I'm going to do. I don't feel any obligation to perform on that app anymore. And it is the greatest freedom. And I think overall performing on social media, particularly on Instagram, is out. There's a lot of things that are out, and male content creators, they're out. Why are you setting up a tripod? Okay, straight male content creators, you're out. Why are you setting up a tripod? Okay, to go into Target. I've seen this guy, he'll show his car like driving into the friggin' parking spot. He'll show himself getting the shopping cart. That means he's setting up his tripod, bitch, to show himself reversing out and into the parking spot. Someone can steal your phone. Someone can steal your freaking phone. He's doing that, posing himself walking into the store. It's like, oh my gosh. It's so forced. And they're trying to make it seem so natural. It's so unnatural. And I'm pretty sure you guys seen the viral Chit Chat and Pints, or Pints and Brews, and he did this like video of him and his friends at a bar sipping on some pints and having deep conversation with the lads. That ish is so forced. Like, it's so forced. Dressing up is in. I used to go to work looking so crazy, but now I'm like, I want my privilege 24/7. Am I gonna do full glam for work every day? No, not like this, but putting on a little lash, filling in my eyebrows, mixing some tinted moisturizer with my daily SPF, like working in some lip gloss and lip liner, just looking presentable. And it really changes your mood. It changes how you feel. It is so friggin' important to do that, you guys. The way you look, like it or not, it affects how people see you. It affects the way people view you, how people perceive you. All of these things is affected by how you look. Looks are so important, and the way you step into this world is the way people are going to treat you. When I wore makeup and stuff back before COVID to work, when I would go out shopping, people were nicer to me. It's night and day. And it just made me feel better. I was in a better mood knowing that I looked presentable. And then I also was less afraid on the rare occasion I ran into someone that I knew seeing me look psychotic. So that helped too. Another thing that's in for 2024 is entering your skinny see you next Tuesday era. I will do a full elaborate video on what the skinny see you next Tuesday SCE means. Basically, it's your glow up era. Particular ways to go about the SCE. I'll get into that in depth in a later video. Matcha is out. We're going back to iced coffee. I've always been iced coffee. I've always been giving the caffeine. Matcha, like, no offense, but you're done. Like, you're kind of done because when you think about it, like, there's a lot of calories in matcha because back when I would drink matcha, I would get like 10 scoops of matcha in a venti cup at Starbucks, right? I would get a venti, 10 scoops of matcha. I wouldn't do whole milk. Even before I was on a fitness journey, that's just a lot of calories just drinking. Basically, matcha's all milk besides some powder, like American matcha at least anyway. I would do 10 scoops of matcha because like I don't want to just taste milk. I would get 10 scoops of matcha. I would do either non-fat milk or almond milk. And the thought of that right now, it kind of freaks me out. Matcha's out. Go back to drinking iced coffee. Because lattes also freak me out. The idea of drinking a lot of milk is so creepy to me. Why would you do that? Like, that is so gross. Don't bring milk with 2 little scoops of matcha powder around me. You're going to get canceled. I advise you not to do that because that's really going to piss me off. Gatekeeping is in. We are going to gatekeep. No one owes you anything. No one owes you anything. No one owes you anything. No one has to tell you where they bought a dress, shoes, a wig, hair. If they want to tell you, that's cool. But stop acting like someone's like the biggest bitch in the world because they don't want to give you a link. I've seen TikToks of people getting mad when a content creator would like ignore telling someone something where all the comments are like, hey girl, where did you get this? Hey girl, where did you get that? And people would get mad. And then the girls would be like, you're not being a girl's girl. Tell us where you bought it. Yeah, you want to gatekeep? Yeah, she wants to gatekeep. Good for her. You guys are ruining the culture of so many things. And also, when things go viral, especially things that aren't made in large quantities, they can't access it. I remember back when I wore my Italian big curly hair. Mind you, the stylist that gave me the link to that hair was discontinued. There was only 3 left and I bought 2 of them on eBay. Someone had to nerve to ask me for the link. I was not going to give them the link. It's discontinued. That's my hair. At this point, like, that's my hair. That was my signature look. No one else is allowed to have that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if it's like a straight black wig, whatever, but like when it's really distinctive hair and you want to have it, like, no one owes you anything. Why are you guys mad at gatekeepers? No one is obligated to tell you anything. And then you guys also get mad at influencers that don't want to like say stuff. They're like, hey, go in my storefront, go in my links. That's their job. They get paid for that. You guys are demanding, not even asking, demanding information for free. I am one of those people, if I want to find something, I always try to Google it myself. People would ask, hey Penny, how do you edit your videos that way? Like, I'm not going to tell you how I edit my poetry videos. And that is my distinctive style of editing. I'm not comparing myself to David Lynch or Tarantino, but would you ask David Lynch, how do you edit? How do you film your movies when he has a distinctive style? The reason you bitches don't like gatekeepers is because you have no originality, no creativity, not a creative bone in your body. So you guys want the recipe from every other bitch, okay? And you feel mad and entitled when someone doesn't want to give you the recipe that they worked hard to write. And you feel like you can have it. No, Christopher Columbus. Okay, you're not getting the recipe. One of the main things I want to talk about that's out is woke. Stop being woke in 2024. Everyone knows I'm not woke. My friends know I'm not woke. My close friends know not to bring that woke shit around me. They don't talk to me about it. They know, and they respect me. Like, they know. Don't bring that around me because I am not entertaining it. The woke stuff has to really stop, you guys. It has gotten out of freaking hand. The culture is so sick right now. We have to stop. Everything is not a problem. Everyone doesn't have to have your moral high ground or your moral compass. If someone doesn't align with your moral compass, remove them from your life or leave them alone. People will leave comments in everyone's little comment section in whatever app and leave them hate because they don't behave in the way that they want them to behave. But those are not your people. And I'm going to say this about the woke people mostly because it's mostly them doing this in people's comment section. I don't talk about politics. I don't do any of that. But you don't really see conservative people in like liberal comments saying, how dare you vote for this, blah, 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 blah. Yes, there's sometimes like they'll in their own communities, they'll make like, there's like libs of TikTok on Twitter or whatever. They're not going in your comment sections telling you, how dare you don't do this, you're not posting this, you're not talking about this. Like, bro, like, just because people don't say things on the internet doesn't mean they're not doing things in real life. The woke people are so chronically online. You don't know what people are doing outside of the internet. You guys don't know, but you guys act so crazy. There's a reason why HRH Collection Alex, there's a reason why she is so popular among Gen Z, amongst young people, man, because people are getting tired of it. It's a little, like, it has gotten a little too far. People have just, like, taken something that had good intention, and now it's a little too much. And that's why so many people are, like, relating to her, because people kind of want to hear a voice. People want to hear something different because everyone is, like, so cookie cutter. Do you guys think that she would be as big as she is if only Republican conservatives were her fans? No. She has a fan base of everyone because there's a general consensus. We can just, like, chill, you know? I see things that I don't like a lot on social media and I block them or I ignore them, but I will never try to waste my time and my energy trying to change someone's mind about a situation or anything on the internet by basically bullying and harassing. Like, that's not my vibe. That's not my style. I don't know if I said this already, but yeah, overly editing your Instagram photos, that's so out. I hate people that have like vintage aesthetics, but they always need to do grainy 1950s, 60s, like grainy filters. Can never post a normal, crisp HD photo. They can never just post a normal iPhone photo. They can't even go on live without adding like grain. Like, bitch, we are in 2024, basically. Stop with the act. Like, be real for once. Like, be real for once. Like, why can't you be real? And that's why people are flopping. Like, people were so tired of the fake shit. Like, I'm pretty hypocritical saying this and I'm flopping myself. You know, like, just stop. If you can't create a vibe without having to use a bunch of like vintage filters to give off a vintage vibe, that means you're really not that bitch. That means you're really not that bitch. Because a real bad bitch, she's gonna make you feel that essence of whatever vibe she's trying to emulate. Even in the most crisp, high definition iPhone photo, she's going to give you that aura and that vibe because it's in her, not on her. She's gonna eat that right up. Like, run me my fade. Run me my fade. Like, run me my fade. Do y'all watch baddies? Anyway, I need to shut up. I'm gonna end this here. The honorary mentions for ends of 2024 is reading and being off your phone more, not being on your phone the first thing you wake up, not being on your phone when you're on the friggin' toilet. Yes, I know some of you bitches do that, okay? Everyone has done it. Let's be real here, okay? Get off your phone, okay? Out is being nice. People are being too nice. Being nice is kind of fake. I'm not saying you have to be rude. I feel people that like, they make their whole vibe like, I'm just so sweet and nice. They're manipulative. I don't like people like that. All of the people that I vibe with in real life, they got a little bite to them. Hashtag bite a bitch bike. Bite a bitch bike. Bite a bitch bike. Like, run me my That's my ins and outs of 2024 in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think of my ins and outs of 2024. What are your ins and outs of the upcoming new year? I would love to know, and I love you, my little trash stars, and I will see you in my next video. Toodles!